Hello, everyone. How are you? It is April 16th, 2026, 10:09 p.m. I'm sweaty because I just played basketball. Um, it's really fun. Got a lot of shots up, but there was pollen coming in from the trees, and I'm already starting to feel it take effect. So I got to do my reading and go to bed. And I really don't want to do anything after a nice hot shower, so that's why I'm getting this out of the way. Um, I mean, this is a privilege to do, so I don't mean getting it out of the way like that. I look forward to this, but you know what I mean. So we are in Exodus chapter 28. Were we on 28? No, 38. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I was about to completely mess that up. 38, 38, 38. 37. There we are. Exodus chapter 38. The altar of burnt offering. They built the altar of burnt offering of acacia wood, 3 cubits high. It was square, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. They made a horn at each of the 4 corners, so that the horns and the altar were of one piece, and they overlaid the altar with bronze. They made all its utensils of bronze, its pots, shovels, sprinkling bowls, meat, forks, and fire pans. They made a grating for the altar, a bronze network to be under its ledge, halfway up the altar. They cast bronze rings to hold the poles for the 4 corners of the bronze grating. They made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with bronze. They inserted the poles into the rings so that they would be on the sides of the altar for carrying it. They made it hollow out of boards. The basin for washing. They made the bronze basin and its bronze stand from the mirrors of the women who served at the entrance to the tent of the meeting. The courtyard. Next they made the courtyard. The south side was 100 cubits long and had curtains of finely twisted linen, with 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, and with silver hooks and bands on the pots. The north side was also 100 cubits long and had 20 posts and 20 bronze bases, with silver hooks and bands on the posts. The west end was 50 cubits wide. Excuse me, sorry, and had curtains, with 10 posts and 10 bases, with silver hooks and bands on the post. The east end toward the sunrise was also 50 cubits wide. Curtains 15 cubits long were on one side of the entrance, with 3 posts and 3 bases. The curtains 15 cubits long were on the other side of the entrance to the courtyard, with 3 posts and 3 bases. All the curtains around the courtyard were of finely twisted linen. The bases for the posts were bronze. The hooks and the bands on the posts were silver, and their tops were overlaid with silver, so all the posts of the courtyard had silver bands. The curtain for the entrance to the courtyard was made of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and finely twisted linen, the work of an embroiderer. It was 20 cubits long, and like the curtains of the courtyard, 5 cubits high, with 4 posts and 4 bronze bases. Their hooks and bands were silver, and their tops were overlaid with silver. All the tent pegs of the tabernacle and of the surrounding courtyard were bronze. The materials used. These are the amounts of the materials used for the tabernacle of the covenant law, which were recorded at Moses' command by the Levites under the direction of Ithamar son of Aaron the priest. Bezalel son of Uri the son of Hur of the tribe of Judah made everything the Lord commanded Moses. With him was Oholab son of Ashmach of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and designer, and an embroiderer in blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and fine linen. The total amount of the gold from the wave offering used for all the work on the sanctuary was 29 talents and 730 shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel. The silver obtained for those of the community who were counted in the census was 100 talents and 1,775 shekels. According to the sanctuary shekel, 1 bekah per person, that is half a shekel. According to the sanctuary shekel, from everyone who had crossed over to those counted, 20 years older and more. Excuse me, a total of 3,550 men. The 100 talents of silver were used to cast the bases for the sanctuary and for the curtain. 100 bases from the 100 talents, 1 talent for each base. They used the 1,775 shekels to make the hooks for the posts, to overlay the tops of the posts, and to make their bands. The bronze from the wave offering was 70 shekels and 2,400 shekels. They used it to make the bases for the entrance to the tent of meeting, the bronze altar with its bronze grating and all its utensils, the bases for the surrounding courtyard, and those for its entrance, and all the tent pegs for the tabernacle, and those for the surrounding courtyard. Oh, guys, I'm really suffering right now, but that is the reading for today. Oh, goodness. Wow, that pollen was crazy. It actually looked like it was snowing on court. There was so much pollen. I heard a guy on the hoop next to me say, "Hey, is it snowing, bro?" I'm like, "No, that's something much worse." Anyway, I did have some verses I wanted to share from my own readings. I did a little bit of digging on God's opinion of hard work, and some interesting verses. The importance of work. I got 3 of them for us today. The first is Genesis 2:15. The Lord took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it, showing that from the beginning God has wanted us to work and tend to the gardens of our lives, which may not be an actual garden. Maybe your workplace is your spiritual garden, which you need to tend to. Proverbs 12:11. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense. So basically, don't have your head in la la land. Focus on the work in front of you. Live day by day. Live in the moment. And that's how you're going to get the most out of life. A very wise lesson that seems intuitive to humans, but of course comes from the Lord. In Proverbs 12:1-2. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes. And yes, the NIV translation is whoever hates correction is stupid. It says stupid, which was funny, but that's true. Taking correction is a super important part of developing as a person, and actually goes against the pride of life. If you're willing to take correction, odds are you're not very prideful. You don't have an ego, and that will allow you to be more fruitful and serve God. So just 3 verses on the purposes, or not purposes, but God's take on hard work and why we should do it. Okay, I'm going to end the video today. Not really because I want to. I was having a good time. I could talk about more stuff, but I'm suffering. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I feel better so I'm not sniffling and coughing. But if it's daytime, have a blessed day. If it's nighttime or evening, have a blessed night/evening. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.